talking to all my subs here for a minute. How many would like to have a brand new vehicle? How many would like to have funding for their business, a higher limit credit card, maybe buy their first house, get into a brand new apartment so you don't have to live in the slums? How many am I talking to right now? How many people am I talking to would like to have that opportunity right now? So today we're going to talk about something that I'm doing an update because I've got a little bit of information that I think you guys are going to want to hear. FICO 10. We've been talking about this all year. And we've been talking about the effects that it's going to have on your credit if you don't move forward. And how are authorized users going to be affected or not affected in the transition going from FICO 8, which is what the model they use now. Okay, let me give you a recap of what FICO 8 is. FICO 8 and what we've had for the last 30, 40 years has been this. We can see lenders, okay, can see what your credit looks like based on a snapshot. Okay, so we're looking at your credit. We're like, okay, cool, this is what you look like today. What FICO 10T is, okay, what these lenders are going to adopt very soon, we're going to talk about it in a second, is they can actually look back 24 months. And they're going to look at your behavioral history, meaning how much credit card debt have you had? Have you been maxing out your credit cards, not paying it back? Are you carrying the balances on your credit cards a lot? Have you missed payments? Are you getting collections? You see, now with FICO 8, they can just say, okay, cool. We can see that you've had some, blemishes or whatever. But if they're not on today, we can't see it. When they adopt the FICO 10, which I can't imagine any lender in the United States not adopting this, because if you could see back 24 months of how someone's payment behavior has been, or lack of, would you not want to take that in as a new monitoring system if you were a lender? Would you lend money to someone who's been poor behavior, and then you got to look back 24 months and see what they've been doing? Of course you're going to adopt that. Of course you're going to use that in your company. It gives you the best picture of what somebody's been doing. I say it all to tell you this. Here's the update. Number one, if you are less than a 675 credit score, you will be impacted negatively by FICO 10. If you are higher across all three credit bureaus than 675 credit score, and you've been there when it comes out for at least 90 days, you will be benefiting from the new FICO 10 model. Okay. Now, again, we're talking about FICO. We're not talking about, the Vantage 3.0, which is Privacy Guard, which is Credit Karma, some of the other models. Okay. We're just talking about FICO. This is what I've been preaching since February, February of 2020, when I heard, look, this model is coming out. We need to make a move. And so I've been telling you guys this for literally 8 to 10 months now. You got to make a move, or you're going to be crucified. Because the bottom line is this. If they can see back 24 months, how is this going to affect authorized users? Well, it's not going to change the whole concept of an authorized user, because they'd have to go into each bank and really change the whole model of being able to add an authorized user, and that's not going to happen, right? There's hundreds of thousands of banks. But here's the update. I would recommend, before this gets adopted, now we're in late October 2020, and I'm going to tell you something. What's going to happen in December, January, and February is when, because this already came out, it's already been introduced in the summer of 2020. What's going to happen at the end of this year and the first couple months in January of 2021 is the actual model is going to be implemented. Okay, this is the day we've all been waiting for, or not waiting for in your case. If it happens and you're not prepared, you're going to get spanked. I've been telling you that. So what do we need to do? Because last week, I guarantee won't come back knocking. That time is gone. Consider that time gone. What you did last week will never come back and look for you. And as we all know, tomorrow is not promised. Okay? So what can we actually affect? What time frame can we actually affect? Well, we can affect right now. Every second that you're breathing, while blood is pumping through your veins and air is coming through your lungs, you can affect this moment right now. Yesterday's not, and tomorrow's not. Okay, so we have to live right now. And by living right now, you need to look forward and go, okay, cool. If this is coming out in December, January, February, and it's going to actually be adopted by these lenders who have been waiting for 6 months to push this out, why am I not making a move? What am I doing? You want a new car, you want a new house, you want higher credit limits, and you want to do all these things, but yet you don't want to take action when it's time, right? Because mommy and daddy haven't been pushing you, okay? No school taught this, and nobody's been pushing you. Your wife and husband ain't been pushing you. If they would, you'd be in good shape credit-wise. Your mommy and daddy ain't pushing you, because if they did, your credit would be better, and you'd be in a better spot. So guess who's going to push you? I'm going to push you. I'm going to push you because I want better for you. My life doesn't change whether your credit gets better or not. So the people I'm talking to, my life doesn't change if your credit gets better. My life changes when I help thousands and thousands of people like I've been doing for the last 60 days get credit better. Helping John Smith with a Tradeline does not make my life better. Helping thousands of people in the last 60 days alone, and literally what we've been doing over the last few years, makes my life better because A, I can help the people in masses, and B, I'm going to change the national credit average from 667 to over 700. That's how big I have to think. And with your help, and you being able to spread the world with basically the credit game, okay, I'm telling you guys something. Take advantage now with what the information I just got, which is get authorized users on that are longer than 24 months history. Okay, do not, the days of the 6-month-old, $10,000 credit limit authorized user with 6 months ain't gonna work anymore. Okay, so you need at least 24 months, preferably, I always say over 3 years. Credit limit doesn't matter, although I like to have it over 5,000. Okay, so over 5,000 to make the impact on credit limit, and at least 24 months, preferably somewhere between 36 months and a little bit higher. Okay, the older the card, the more impact your credit. Because when lenders see you put something on 6 months ago, they can see when you put it on. But what's happening now is if it's over 24 months, it's going to show the history on your credit for longer than 24 months. That's as far as they can go back. So anything further than that would make sense that they won't be able to see back before that. It looks like you got the card prior to FICO 10 coming out because they can see on back 24 months. But how is this going to affect you with collections? You want to get this stuff removed before they look back, not after. So if you got collections, if you got charge-offs, if you got a foreclosure, or you got a repossession, or you got student loans, or you got, you were a victim of identity, whatever, you got stuff that's negatively impacting your credit, you need to do it before FICO gets adopted. Because if you do it after and you go to get a credit card or a house or a loan or a car or whatever, they can look back and see that the item is there. If you remove it prior to the adoption, they're not going to be able to see you actually having it removed. It's only after the fact that it's going to affect you, which is why I've been trying to push you guys like crazy to get your trade lines added and to get your credit fixed. I've been telling you this for months. And now, here we are, late October, and we've got 60 to 90 days left before the pedal hits the metal, and you guys are going to really look back and say, thank you, Mike, for helping me out and actually pushing me to do something, change my life, okay? So what did I create? This is the credit game, guys. I've been telling you the credit game is the credit game for a reason, okay? It has helped me get 43 credit cards. It has helped me have an 827 credit score. It has helped me put massive trade lines on my credit when needed. It has helped me own multiple units, massive real estate. It has helped me have enough, credit to be able to come and go as I please, to do what I want, financial freedom. And it can do the same for you, okay? Help me get a new vehicle. I get what I want because of credit, and literally credit doesn't run my life, okay? What some of you guys do is credit runs your life, and you're basically just using cash. So you go to your job, okay? You work, Uncle Sam takes his portion because he don't even trust you, so he takes out your check. Then you work your 40 hours, you pay your bills, and you do the same thing over again, and you can't do anything else because you don't know how to leverage credit cards. You don't know how to get a new vehicle. You can't get a new vehicle because your credit's bad, right? So you got to buy the vehicle cash, and then you get a beater because you have to buy it cash. You can't start a business. You can't get new furniture. You can't finance anything, okay? But you guys want to brag about getting this Capital One card, this $300 little Capital One the baby boy Capital One, right? In your Credit One bank that's got you a $500 limit. Whoopee! Like my 11-year-old son can get that card, and he has no credit. So it's time to grow up and get, like, the adult toy is credit, okay? It's not a child's toy anymore, Okay? As adults, we have to have good credit so we can leverage and do things that we want to do. It's going to give you so much more freedom. But you got to take action on it. And you really have to say, you know what? Enough's enough. And when you say that, your why will be big enough to push you through this progress and understand that FICO will smash you if you're lower than a 675 credit score. You guys are above it, you're going to actually benefit from FICO, which is good news. And you can add the 2-year trade lines and so forth and literally, but if you're at a 675 and you still got collections, I would have those removed prior to as well. Okay? So here's the deal. Okay? I got a couple things I'm going to do for you guys today. Number one, okay? Through the credit game, we have got the VIP vendor to have 50 to 75% off of trade lines for you through any competitor prices, right inside my platform. I'm going to give you the entire education platform that you're going to watch with small videos. If you think YouTube, these videos, these free videos I put out for you guys is valuable, wait till you get inside the platform and go through it, okay? Because that is, when you're paying for something, you got to skin the game. I'm investing my time with small little videos that walk you through the progress, okay? Now, on top of that, I'm going to give you access to elite credit repair for free, okay, with any of my programs. That's going to be the fastest credit repair on the planet, meaning results in 60 days. That's going to be coming with the program, guys. I'm giving you that. I'm giving you the discount on trade lines, 50 to 75% off, and the entire education course that you're going to watch so that you never have to pay a credit repair company again, A, and B, you never go backwards again. You see, I can get you to an 800 credit score, but you know how to maintain it like I've maintained it for 7 years. That's the credit game. The credit game is maintaining credit while the vendor is doing your credit. Okay? You guys are going to watch the videos that I put together for you step by step so you learn and implement what not to do again so you don't ever come back again after he fixes it. Does that make sense? So guys, if you're trying to get a car, trying to get a house, trying to get, credit cards, and I don't mean credit cards like the baby boys, okay? How about a $10,000 limit? How about $20,000 limit? How about 30? How about a 55 like mine, okay? You want higher limit cards, you gotta learn the game. That's why it's a credit game. The more you do it, the better you get. So while the vendor is doing that and you're getting a trade line or two added, you're gonna watch the sequence of videos. It's gonna show you exactly what to do, how to maintain your credit. I'm also gonna throw in a bonus for the first 3 callers that watch this, okay? First 3 callers that have this, that have an LLC or a business, I'm gonna share with you a funding source where you can get $20,000 guaranteed. No credit check. First 3 callers, mention your name when you call in. Any purchase of my program today, 3 people are getting a $20,000 line of credit. As long as you own an LLC or a business, I will share with you where to go to get a $20,000 guaranteed loan immediately, day 1. That's for the first 3 callers. You guys give me a call. If you want the help, I'm here to help you at 904-420-7772. I implore you to take this serious as of today's date, the end of October 2020, because if you don't, you will be thinking back, I wish I would have. That's the 5 words you don't want to say on your deathbed. The 5 worst words you can say is, I wish I would have. So take action today. You guys are going to get so many free gifts I'm giving you today. First 3 callers to come in are getting the free $20,000 loan as well. Okay? 904-420-7772. My name is Mike from the Credit Game. As always, I thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and I'll be waiting on your call. First 3, let's go now.